I'm fighting the demons. Fighting Satan with rocks. I'm fighting with stones, with fingers, with toes. Pocket grip, big grin, here comes the show. They don't see me sneaking quiet in the dark. Then fade your hands out a bomb like a lightning spark. Do not do evil, just wait for the crash. Evil trips on itself, I just point and laugh. They hide when they know, they freeze when they see. I cry my tears, they fall weirdly. With empathy, with empathy. Drag uphill, get to high ground. Light on my face, no backing down. Fury in the chest, night in the air. Minions hear footsteps, start saying prayers. I'm entering battle with the minions of evil. Yeah, throwing these rocks like a crooked upheaval. Knuckles and toes and a blade if it's needed. Cartoon violence, but fate stays seated. They duck, they scatter, they hate my approach. One good bonk sermon, then hush in the throat. They hide when they know, they fear when they see. And I still drop tears like, you okay? Embarrassingly. I crawl to the ridge, teeth clenched, still climbing. Shine so loud it ruins villain timing. We prey on deep form, shadows with plans. Destiny drags them like cans on cans. Their drama goes heavy, my weapons go small. Satan losing to pebbles is the best kind of fall. Hands like hammers, toes like a joke. Evil gets humbled by slapstick folks. Drag uphill, get to high ground. Light on my face, no backing down. Fury in the chest, night in the air. Minions hear footsteps, start saying prayers. I'm entering battle with the minions of evil. Yeah, throwing these rocks like a crooked upheaval. Knuckles and toes and a blade if it's needed. Cartoon violence, but fate stays seated. They duck, they scatter, they hate my approach. One good bonk sermon, then hush in the throat. They hide when they know, they fear when they see. And I still drop tears like, you okay? Embarrassingly. Not here to be cruel, just here to be final. Evil keeps slipping on the dumbest survival. A pebble, a palm, a glare in the night. A destiny belly flop out of the fight. Do not do evil, let it self-destruct. I just show up laughing, and it all gets stuck. I'm entering battle with the minions of evil. Yeah, throwing these rocks like a crooked upheaval. Knuckles and toes and a blade if it's needed. Cartoon violence, but fate stays seated. They scatter, they hate my approach. One good bonk sermon, then hush I'm fighting the demons. Fighting the demons. Fighting the demons. I'm fighting the demons. I'm fighting the demons. I'm fighting the demons.
Look at you, counterfeit king with a costume shine. Big word mouth, but you're sold on the factory line. Talk tough online and fold when it's eye to eye. You feel one wild mind, more than 1,000 in a line. Point at the kids in the back who shake like pain ain't real if it don't move straight. Call us too much, call us misaligned. But the world you flex was built by this kind. You worship the script, you copy the code, you kneel to the trend, you carry the mold and laugh at the freaks with the spark in the skull till the room goes dark and we power it forward. Too loud, too strange, too much, we break your frame.
You call it weakness when the mind won't kneel, but the cracked ones always make it real. You mock those hands when they twitch and flap those same hands, but the world is standing now.
Bow down
To the throne of broken crowns, misfit minds coming up from underground.
we all fit your script, so we tear it out. With the glitch in your system, with the sirens stand up. Stand up for the ones who spin and shake, for the overloaded hearts that refuse to break. But we are not your ways. We're the spark you fear, the neurodivergent legion. The future's here. Flex test scores in the dead-eyed face, perfect little mask, perfectly replaced. They grow up when the brain runs deep, but you go real quiet when the real ones speak. You call it crazy when the pattern bends and steal whole futures from the ones you condemn. Want the gift, not the grief. Want the fire, not the teeth. Want the vision, not the knife with no slit.
You sort our lives into neat little bins, so you never gotta look where your own feelings. Call us slow, call us weird, call us hard to contain, then come back when you need someone to map your path.
Who cracked the lock? Who saw the shape? Who found a way out of your maze? Restless mind, raise our brain. We take your walls and split the frame. You roll your eyes at a pacing storm till that same storm rewrites the form. You call it wrong when we hit the floor, then beg for keys to your glass got door. Bow down to the throne of broken crowns. Misfit minds coming up from underground. We all fake your script, so we tear it out. With a glitch in your system, with a siren stand up. Stand up for the ones who spin and shake, for the overloaded hearts that refuse to break. We are not your ways. We're the spark you fear, the neurodivergent legion. The future's here. For every too loud, for every too strange, for every bright edge they try to rearrange, for every shutdown and the white lights down. Hear this now, you were never broken there. They called you lazy while you drowned in the flood. Called you crazy while you carried the blood of every new world. They were too blind to see. You were never the wound, you were the breach, you were the key. Not broken, not less, not failure, not excess, not your shame, not your waste. We are the front line under your fate. Bow down to the throne of broken crowns. Burn, 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 shaking heaven to the ground. We don't fix
Serenity.
She feels like engineers at light in the middle of a light, in the middle of your eyes. Be magic in the middle of your mind.